Let's review some AI sites which claim to be able to revolutionize your life. Now, this one's Kick Resume. It's supposed to improve your job preparation. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. What would be better is if it could link into my LinkedIn and actually make it relevant for what I've written, but I guess I could do that with ChatGPT Plus, and that's the problem with a lot of these sites. I'm going to give you 4 more in a second. So it is good in that for all those awful CVs I see which don't do the classical, which you should, implemented cost optimization strategies leading to a 15% reduction, etc., etc. You know, that number, what you did in an active tense and what the achievement was. It also gives some career coaching, such as, you know, I'm applying for a job in this, what kind of questions am I likely to be asked? So at least it gives you a bit of prep. Now, that's going to be great if you don't know the basics of these things and how to get jobs and how to fill in CVs, but at least it's better than some of the rubbish I see. So if you're pretty useless, that might be good for you. Storied, which is supposed to convert data into good presentations. Again, if you're pretty mediocre, and I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 as well. If you're pretty mediocre, and I see a lot of mediocre business entrepreneur presentations, for instance, on how they've increased sales, then this is going to help you because it's going to keep you to point, and it's going to tell you, remind you to focus on numbers and what you've done and show your story and traction. So again, it's going to improve the people who are pretty rubbish. But what worries me is that it might mask the people who are rubbish and make them look better than they are, because after all, you can't polish a rubbish presentation too much. But at least it'll improve their game a little bit for now. It might make my life harder because they're going to look good. You know, it's like a well-dressed idiot. So a bit of a worry with that one. Replies, what this is supposed to do is every time somebody somewhere mentions, you know, I don't know, I need AI text to speech, or I need a good trading algorithm, it should auto reply and say, hey, check this out. Now, the problem with this is twofold. One is it just comes across as spammy, because I get this on my TikTok comments or on LinkedIn and stuff, and you just think, ugh. So I'm not going to actually check out the recommendation. And unless it's really detailed and I can tell it's written by a human. And the other problem is, well, when I try to sign up and log in, they didn't even send the email, and it didn't go to spam either. So pretty rubbish there. Then you've got this, which seems to be incredibly popular. This is going to get a 1 out of 10. Ultra realistic AI voice generator. Okay, and you might think, okay, that could be useful for those shy little people who want to create videos but not show themselves on there and sell stuff. You're going to end up looking like this guy with a weird jaw movement. And I'm sorry, it's not ultra realistic at all. So, you know, 1. Shortify apparently goes through articles, YouTube videos, PDFs and everything else and simplifies them. Well, first of all, the font is awful because it's, I think, Times New Roman, so it looks like somebody did it in their bedroom. The other problem you've got with this, which is more significant, is that's just ChatGPT 4 Plus, and they've just repackaged it and they're flogging it to you at probably a higher price. Dumbass. So from an AI perspective, yeah, what this tells me is there's a lot of crap out there. I didn't find these. These came to me recommended in a newsletter. So there's some good AI, probably the 1%, the rest. It might help mediocre people get a little bit better. And I think that's what AI does a lot. It helps the mediocre just raise their game a little bit better, which is good because it means they won't get sacked as soon and they might actually be useful to society.